Welcome back to Magoo's Reviews. All right, y'all. So, article came out says Lil Wayne complains about the Grammys and Coachella ignoring him. Before we get into the article, we just passed 1,000 subscribers. We're on the road to 10,000. Go hit 100,000. We're going to be at a million. We're going to claim it. It will happen. So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Definitely hit the like button at the bottom. I really do appreciate you guys and all my new subscribers to the channel. But let's get to 2,000 first. All right, y'all. So another article by Gabriel Bress Navarez from HotNewHipHop.com and saying that Lil Wayne's complaining about being left out of the Grammys and Coachella, right? We're going to get into it. So it says this isn't the first time Lil Wayne complained about not getting his flowers from the Grammys, although the Coachella angle is less clear. It says Lil Wayne isn't always will be a hip hop legend. I truly do agree. Still, the rappers felt his heydays passing stronger than he might have expected. Via Twitter, he complained in today's wee hours, Saturday, April 18th, which was 2 days ago, about institutions and events like the Grammys and Coachella not involving him in recent years. The 43-year-old thanked his fans for being the ones to hold him up. Goes on to say, so this is the actual quote from Wayne. Says, it's truly a humbling experience when events like Coachella and the Grammys come around and like clockwork, I'm uninvited and uninvolved. Wheezy wrote, I appreciate my position or space I had in your heart and mind. If so, because your humbling experience, that's timeless. And for that, I thank you. I don't know what he said. I'm gonna pause it right there. So there are people who definitely had some critiques about this situation, and I am one of them. And like I said, I am a Wayne fan. I do like Wayne. You know what I'm saying? He is one of the greatest rappers of all time. His impact is definitely there in hip hop, man. Like a whole generation of rappers is really inspired by Lil Wayne. You know what I mean? And his mixtapes and the Carter series and stuff like that. But you know what I'm saying? If I'm being honest, man, I did see when he was talking about the Grammys and stuff. The Carter 6, I did a review for the Carter 6 on my channel. Go check it out. When the Carter 6 came out, man, I think like the first couple tracks I was feeling, but there was a lot of tracks on there, bro. Nah, bro. And again, I like Wayne. Like I said, I know he had the Wheezy Fest. It was like before the Super Bowl when that whole Super Bowl thing was going on. And then now he's talking about the Grammys. Now he's talking about Coachella. So there are people saying that, it feels like entitlement. You know what I'm saying? They're saying that it feels like entitlement. You know what I mean? Just being honest. And I think that, man, as much as I love Wayne the Carter 6, I don't think that was the project. You know what I'm saying? Especially when there was a lot of other dope hip hop projects that came out that same year or before it. You know what I'm saying? Because yes, people were like, all right, man, let's see what the Carter 6 is going to talk about. Because, with the whole Super Bowl situation and him not getting the Super Bowl, he was like, yo, the Carter 6 comes out June 6th. 666. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Certain things I just can't ignore. But at the same time, you know what I mean? I was just like, I didn't think it was a good project. There were some songs on there, but I did say, because I am a Wayne fan, I do love Wayne. I would like to see Wayne do an album just with Manny Fresh, similar to what Jay-Z did with 444 with No ID, similar to what Nas did, with the whole King Disease projects and the Magic projects with Hit Boy. Wayne is at that time where it's like, yo, man, just lock in with somebody, man. Just do a project. Even similar to what Nas did with DJ Premier. You know what I mean? Even though I kind of like the Hit Boy, project more, I still like the DJ Premier projects. And I think that Wayne's at that stage, like, I would like to see him do a whole project with Manny Fresh. I think he gets some good things to come out of that. You know what I mean? So that's just that. But continuing on with the article, it says the message is kind of a random and a bit unclear, but Lil Wayne has complained about the Grammys before. So a lack of nominations for projects like the Carter 6 is understandably frustrating for its artists, even if that record was panned in addition to being a legacy piece. Again, like I say, it was panned. You know what I mean? He mostly recently performed at 2023 ceremony. Coachella-wise, Tunchi performed at Indio's affiliated Revolve Festival during its first weekend in 2025. Wayne also joined G-Eazy set for a guest performance in 2016, and he's never headlined or had his own set at the music festivities, something that makes him feel left out. Now, that is something I didn't know. I think with Lil Wayne's catalog, all his music, the features, I think that Coachella would be a set that he can knock out the park. Now, there have been some great Coachella sets from hip-hop artists. I remember back when Wu-Tang did theirs. I remember when Jay-Z did his. I remember when Outkast did. Outkast is my favorite musicians of all time, so Outkast set. The first one, I was kind of like, it really wasn't there, but I think it was week 2. I'm like, all right, man, they're getting back into gear. I remember Missy Elliott, she did her Coachella set. That was really good as well. Kendrick, he had his Coachella set. So there have been some great hip-hop Coachella sets, you know what I mean? But I never knew that Lil Wayne never headlined Coachella. So that is something that I think that, yes, he can do. But yeah, I never knew because he definitely has the catalog in the range. Oh yeah, and Kanye, when Kanye years, before, it was when My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy came out. Kanye West did the actual Coachella set, and it was very good. It was really good, especially during that time. Because at that time, it was just those 5 albums, and it was like, yeah, Kanye was up here. Things changed though. People do it to themselves. Anyway, it says, still calling this a truly humbling experience suggests Wayne might feel a bit more reflective, understanding, or determined than the tweet suggests, but he's complained about his place in the industry these days plenty of times before. So this doesn't seem very different at face value. Goes on to say, the most notable example of this is Lil Wayne's Super Bowl situation from the past 2 years when Jay-Z announced Kendrick Lamar at the halftime show headliner in New Orleans. Many fans thought Young Money Boss deserved the spot instead. Now, I'm going to be honest, just because it was in New Orleans, no. I think that was definitely Kendrick's moment. Kendrick deserved that moment. Kendrick was the hottest rapper in the game. You know what I'm saying? I still think he is. If I'm being honest, man, because I give Kendrick this, and like I said before, I love how he moves. He lets the music speak for himself. He's not on Twitter. He's not on Instagram. He's not posting this. He's not posting that. When Kendrick just drops music, he drops music. Again, remember, after G-Next wasn't promoted. It was like he put out a video, like somebody said in my comments, yo, shout out to you, I forget your name. But he put out the video, that he dropped the album. And the album just came out like, yo, and it was a dope album. You know what I'm saying? Got 2 number 1 hits off that. Just a really dope album. Real balance. So yeah, Kendrick definitely deserved that. And to the winner goes the spoils. That battle was the biggest thing in music at the time. And I never thought Drake was going to win that battle in the first place, but I never thought Kendrick was going to do that. So yeah, man, he definitely deserved that spotlight. As much as I love Wayne, I definitely believe that went to Kendrick Lamar. And I think that Jay-Z and them made the right choice because it was a dope Super Bowl performance, right? But goes on to say, says he spoke on that disappointment, but he eventually moved on to bigger things. It seems like the New Orleans MC feels some bad blood over his status and the flowers and the music world gives him. Hopefully, he can either get his wishes through hard work or secure other satisfying achievements, whether it's awards or performances. In the former category, Lil Wayne has 5 Grammy wins from 28 nominations. Okay, so yeah, that's the end of the article. Yeah, the people saying Nas is the GOAT and all the guys. You know how the comments are. Yeah, man, tell me what you guys think about in the comment section. Again, like I said, I never knew Lil Wayne didn't headline Coachella. Like I said, I think that, yeah, he would be the rapper, one of the rappers out there that like, yeah, man, give him his own set. He definitely deserves it. But at the same time, like I said, man, as far as the whole Grammys and everything like that, as much as I love Wayne, man, I wasn't a big fan of the Carter Six. It was I was like, what? You know what I mean? Just being honest with you, like I said, he was building up even at the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? He was like, he had a commercial where it was subliminal. It was taking shots like, nah, I'm locked in. Like, oh, the game's on. He's like, I ain't worried about that. I'm locked in. And it was about the Carter 6 coming out. So when the Carter 6 did drop, it was kind of like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, tell me what you guys think about this in the comment section. Anyway, hope everybody has a blessed day. I'll see y'all soon. Have a good one.